I'm Liz Denson, President and CEO of Early Connections Learning Centers, and I'm here today with Mariah, who's one of our teachers at our Antlers location, and also the recipient of the recent Terry Lynn Lokoff Teacher of the Year Award for Early Educators, which we're really just so proud of you, Mariah. It's just amazing what you have done in our classrooms, and I'm so thankful that we get the opportunity to recognize you in that way. So congratulations on being awarded that.
Thank you.
Mariah's here today to talk with us and teach us about how we implement our curriculum in our classrooms. Many of you may be aware, and many of you may not be aware, that we have a complete, significant library of literacy kits that all of our teachers and classrooms are able to utilize. They dive into the individual concepts of each book. Each literacy kit has all of the materials, or a lot of the materials, that a teacher might need to dive into the concepts that a book presents. I'll just turn it over to you, Mariah. When you are about to begin to implement a new unit in your classroom, what's your process like? How does that work from the teacher perspective?
Well, first I take a look at the books that are available to us. We look at the investigative question, and then we look for a book that will really help us dive into that question. And then we'll pick those books. We get 4 books to do per unit. And then I'll just go and I'll get all the literacy kits that I can get my hands on. And then just open up the book. A lot of the times in the kit there'll also be a guide about what vocab you can use or what concepts you might want to take from the book. So there's a lot of things that really help you decide what you want to pull specifically from the book, so that it's not just you on your own, like, what is this book I've never read before.
Tell me a little bit more about the unit and the investigative question. What are you talking about there?
So each time we get a unit for 8 weeks, and then within those 8 weeks we focus on a different question. So right now we're doing beginning of the year. So our question is, what do you do if you're sad or scared at school? And so I'll pick a book that will help answer that question, or help the kids share their own experiences to answer that question.
How many books do you go through in a time period? Is it a number of books per week, per month?
Yeah, we do a book for 2 weeks so that we can really dive into those concepts and into the vocabulary and really get a lot of experiences going. So we'll do a book for 2 weeks before switching to a new one.
And what age group do you work with?
I do preschool, so 3 to 5. Yeah.
Do the children react well when it's a new book?
Yes, we know that Miss Becky is a big part of putting those books together, or the lit kits together. So we always say, these are Miss Becky's toys, and we have to keep them safe so we can give them back to Miss Becky and then share them with the rest of the classrooms.
How cute.
Yeah.
So I see we have a lot of really interesting things on the table here in front of me. Talk me through what we're looking at here.
So this looks like it was from like the boxes unit. So it's what can you do with a toolbox? So the first thing I might do is open it up and read it and pull out some vocabulary. And the things that are in the lit kit are probably directly from the book. So maybe there's some gardening gloves, or there's paintbrushes in the toolbox, and then there's different tools that you can talk about what a hammer is and how it's different from a screwdriver, or even the differences between screwdrivers if you have that kind of level in your classroom. So a lot of the things in the lit kit are directly from the book. And then I usually decide with my classroom, where do you think we should put this? And we would probably put it in our house area, our dramatic play. We might put these in art just to get a different feel for the different kinds of paintbrushes that are out there. We might take the gardening gloves outside and pull some weeds or grass or whatever we can find. So I like to involve the kids in deciding, what can we do with these? Where can we put them? Have you ever used them? So I give a lot of ownership to the kids whenever I put toys out in the classroom.
Which is so great to hear, because it sounds like, even though we have this kit of information that goes with this book, and all of these things come with it, you're still able to individualize per your classroom, and you're still able to individualize to the level of your children and what conversations they are having already, and things you can build upon that you've already done in your classroom, which is incredible. Thank you for everything that you do in our classrooms, Mariah, or everything that you do for all of our children. It's just incredible. For all of you who are watching this video, these literacy kits exist thanks to the support that we receive from each of you. It gives us this opportunity to have everything that goes along with what can you do with a toolbox in one place, in one box, instead of having to purchase all of these types of things individually for each different classroom. So Mariah, as a teacher, and her fellow teachers can come in, pick up this literacy kit, go and implement it in their classroom, then it comes back into the library and another teacher's able to use it. Thank you so much for your support, for watching this video, and we wish you the best for the rest of your day. Thank you.